Down you go. Keep it? Why would you want to keep it?
Have you won the fight? And you're here, and you're alive, so clearly you won the fight, which is incredible. The Queen's reaction when she finds out, oh, this brings a huge smile to my face. How'd you do it? Oh no. No. My poor little girl. I should have been there for you. She wouldn't. But that doesn't mean I'm going to bury her. I'm going to give her peace, and then I'm going to make peace with my own past too, you know? I can't forgive myself for my mistakes, but I can learn from them. That's what she... Here, I want you to have this. A friendship bracelet that QB made for me once. I think she would have wanted you to have it. And if I could give you some advice, the bond you and your dice share, it's important, and the friendship will define both your...
Even had brought closure to the old dice wielder, and in doing so, given him new motivation for his future. The blue thread in her hand seemed to pulsate with warm magic. It was oddly comforting, actually.
His hair like the hair of the gods, and his cheeks like the cheeks of the gods, and his shoulders. Have you seen my boyfriend? He's perfect. Oh, well, let me tell you about him. His hair like the hair of the gods, and his cheeks like the cheeks of the gods, and his shoulders. Ah, precise. The man is perfect. I think about him all the time. I don't understand. We're in love. Oh, I like what he likes. Stamp collecting, for instance. Have you seen him? Last I heard, he wants to challenge one of the foreman's game arenas. But that seems like days ago. Could you deliver a message to him for... Obsession! Where do you learn words like that? Tell him I love him and that he's perfect. And if he wants ground steak for dinner, to let me know so I can start preparing the fixing. But if he wants chicken breast for dinner, I can do that too. But just let me know so I can start preparing the fixing. And ask him what he wants me to wear tonight. And tell him if he doesn't like my hairstyle to just let me know and I'll get it cut before he gets home. Okay? You've got all that? I need to be his own. Okay, bye.
An arena is now available for battle.
Heard any good ghost stories lately?
All bets are off when you've got a new card from old Manny Dix, Esquire.
Heard any good ghost stories lately? Wow. Oh, the soothsayers are treasure troves of spooky stories and ancient knowledge. If you could ever get them to talk to you. So, let's hear it. Ooh, I already like where this is going. And... classic! Oh, and so mysterious. Who is she? Is she still here? What keeps her here? What does she... Heard any good ghost stories lately? Oh, war. The source of many ghosts. Both dead and... Oh, I smell tragedy. A thing I've learned sometimes even more memorable than even the finest victory. What else is it about? Oh, sounds sad. Heard any good ghost stories lately? Ooh, an ancient class of warriors. Tell me more. Is there a ghost in it? Interesting. Fascinating. Not a physical ghost, but so it is. And honestly, well, kind of sad, or moving, or stories that remind us there are things we may never understand.
I've never been to the Soothsayer District. People disappear in there. They mess with powers they shouldn't.
Point Golkash Dyke Kananast Nosnik Dakim Dakero the Haina the Og Gamnarf Kano Molamani Go Nine Rock Quags Kane Askim Hale Usker Garno Gorkis Nahini Wara Gemunai Kaikemani Kirkos Kena Hina Kokos.
She doesn't even look like me. Well, they did do your square shape justice. Not on my nanny.
You think she's here? I think probably in disguise. She could be anyone. Anywhere. I think you're paranoid, Gary. I think that's something this one...
Here, mate, let's trade cards. Sometimes I feel like it's my sole purpose in life.
Bring as many globes as you can into the hole in order to lower the ladder and get to your goal.
Have you found him? Have you found my guiding star, my prince? A letter? Let me see. Dear, oh, he calls me dear. And then he goes on to say that the longer we were married, he goes on to say that I'm not the woman I fell in love with, and he's not the man he used to be. He then says that he needs to find time apart to rediscover who he... Oh, he's gone, and he's not coming back. I've lost everything. I don't want me. But then again, maybe all hope isn't lost. Maybe if I did what he said, if I try to figure out who I am when I'm by myself, if I rediscover, then maybe he'll take me back. It's the right one for me. Yes, let me give you this. It's a red band. I was going to give it to him, but I want to give it to you instead, for all your help. And when you look at it, you can remember me and him and us.
Oh, dear. Well, even had helped a lovesick woman realize she was worth more than just idolatry. And the red thread she'd been given must have a use somewhere, right?
You don't even know what you're walking into, do you? You have no idea.
Ah, you've returned, young one. How does fate find you today? Let me see, young one. Ah, the purple thread from your enemy. You have a dice, and you have to decide what you'll do with that power. And you saved someone who'd done you harm, didn't you? Oh, it seems to me, at least in that moment, you thought everyone might deserve a second chance. And this blue thread from the two friends. Not a happy story there, with a friendship and a dice both dead. But there's some joy in it, too. And this red thread from the woman in love. One can never fully depend on someone for one's own happiness. Well, enough of that. Let's see what happens when these threads combine. Ah, look at that. How beautiful it is when the weave comes together. You're a long way from one town, young one. You are lost, but you haven't realized yet that your story goes on whether you care or not.
Look, I'm glad you like your rug, but I'm really just looking for someone named Uma.
If you are so certain that is what you want, look here. Closer.
But it's just a rug. I don't see anything.
Sometimes, to see things as they truly are, we must look within.
Long ago, in the land of Random, there was a wonderful witch and a terrible queen. And everyone had a dice with which they could control their destinies. The witch, with her magical dots, gave every dice tremendous power. It was chaotic, but fair. Horrible, but beautiful. It was life. But sometimes there were disasters. One day, a new queen came to power, and she decreed her dice should be the only one. The queen hunted down all the dice in Random. She turned against the witch. So desperate was this queen to find and control the secret valley from which all dice came. The queen destroyed Forberg, searching for her, but the wonderful witch was clever, and she escaped to her dice's valley, shrouding her way behind her. To this day, the witch stays hidden, and the queen searches for any sign of her, for they both know she will one day return and help the dice wielders do the same.
I am Uma. You are evil. I'm sure you have many questions. Your kind is so small, and your lives so short. It does sometimes feel silly. In the before times, I produced the pips for the dice of old. Every dot on them came from me, and it gave them great power. The queen killed us all except me, because I hid for years, decades. And now you dare to disturb me. Did I? You are worthy of keeping some of my children. That's you, Dicey. If only to cause that horrible queen some headache. She hates that there's another dice in Random, and I love it. Only if you believe her to be. What is it you want? You and she are like two dots on a dice, but it's yet to be seen if you share a face. You've been having dreams even, but they only show you part of the future. Dreams and destiny are woven together, but all is not as it seems. The last dice has not yet been rolled. You are lost here, lost in random. But a fact remains. Sometimes you have to lose your way in order to find your way. I will give you the dots you and Dicey need. Your eyes are closing. Your eyes are opening.
Thank you, Uma. We may have to fight our way out, Dicey. Well, when you put it that way, let's break some robots.
Was finally over. She could finally repair Dicey and leave Four Town behind her. Which is great because, quite frankly, I find this whole town to be unsettling and unpredictable. That's right. Even narrators have opinions sometimes.
You'll like it. Home's not like this. The people there, they haven't lost hope. At least, I never noticed if they had.
You're here! You're safe! I'm so relieved.
Well, a little, but it's a good surprise. It's usually a 50-50 chance Uma eats a visitor. She must have seen something in you she liked more than just the marrow in your bones. And you've got the pips! Oh, with this, I can give Dicey a mighty 5. All you need to enter that final arena to battle the foreman and his high rolls. Are you ready? Before you answer, know that things might get, dicey as soon as you have a 5. There'll be no going back. So you tell me, kid. Do we do this or no? Sure. Let me know.
Hey! Oh, I've got cars to trade.
Are you ready? High 5. Okay, just gotta add the pips. Easy. Easy. And...
A 5!
Read it and weep, slime face! And that entitles me to a gamble. I lose, you get my 5. But if I win, I get Bruno Betts.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard the little girl. She wants to gamble. She thinks all she needs is a dice to beat me. I had a nightmare last night, you know. I lost a bet, but when I woke up, I knew that was impossible because the high roller never loses. I won't have mercy on you this time. You've earned my full, unstoppable force.
I won't have mercy on you, you mean?
Insolence! Time's going to change a lot of things around here, especially when I force those picks with my own dice.
You'll never touch it!
Why don't you just give up? I might even forgive you. I want to lose and be forgotten forever. Please, I'll do anything. You can be the foreman. You can be the high-fi roller. Just don't kill me, please, please.
Go!
Bruno, my brother! Ludo, my brother! Oh, I knew you'd gamble me back. You saved him even, and in exchange I promised you a trip through the bag. And Bruno can tell you I'm as good as my word. Oh, he is that. There, she's all yours.
There was an awkward pause, and I felt compelled to fill it.
I know, Dicey. I think we may have made a mistake.
Oh, you're new here. I'm sorry. Everything dies here. There's no light. You don't know the story, do you? Ludo. That may have actually been. They are brothers, and they weren't always this way. Long ago, they ventured deep into a forest to a place known. They found this bag resting on a stump in a clearing. Or it found them. The bag twisted the brothers. It changed them, possessed them, made them hungry for more and more. The bag demanded they fill it with whatever. We all started like that. There's nothing that any of us can't. Oh no.
We tricked you even, and now you can't ever leave, and you're going to go to sleep, but before you do, you're going to give us that dice. Give us the dice, even!
Why can't anyone be nice to you? Get him, Dicey! You sound just like my sister! You've already lied to me twice today! What the heck, man?
We'll take everything we want from you!
Think I made it this far by being afraid of people like you? You don't scare me!
Over here, Even. Even! I'm right here. What's the matter with you, Even? I'm right here, Even. Come get me. Some rescuer you are, Even. You couldn't find me. You left me alone, Even. You left me with her. And look what you made me do. There's nothing left, Even. You're too late.
The girl from Onecroft.
Who? This Even girl you keep mentioning? Sounds like a made-up name to me. Is her first name Get?
No, Even is her first. Ha. Put him on board my carriage. Her Majesty will know just how to make you talk.
Hey, Even. You finally made it. Good to see me. If it really was so good, what took you so long? Right. You take forever to get here, and now I'm supposed to just follow you back? Please. You abandoned me, Even. You left me to sink or swim in a horrible new world. And guess what? I swam. What did you want, Even? To go on a big adventure? To use me as some sort of, motivation? Some grand excuse? Because from what the Queen's told me, you've been running around in every district just having a great old time while I've been here suffering. Right. Were you doing everything you could when you were meeting royalty in 3 Town? Getting buddy-buddy with 2 Town's mayor? You've abandoned me, Even. The Queen's told me all about it. I don't know. Maybe you wanted me to die. You'd have this tragic backstory. You'd be so much more interesting to everyone around you in Onecroft. How poor, brave Even tried and failed to save her sister. In a way, I should be grateful. I finally know who I am. Oh no, this is me. I finally know who I am. Can you say the same, Even? I found my home. My true home. The Queen's love is tough, but she will never abandon me. You're not taking that away from me. So I don't want to be rescued, okay? I've changed, Even. And it's about time you did too. The true dice brings order. The Queen brings order. And you, all you are, is an agent of chaos.
I didn't want any of this, you know. I thought I wanted to save my sister. And then I wanted to go home. But now, I just don't know anymore.
Yo! What is wrong with you, girl?
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo! I'm dead! Boo-hoo! I never got to do what I wanted! That's you! I was doing an impression of you just now!
I don't...
Look, maybe your sister's a lost cause now, and maybe she's not. But if I were teamed up with an amazing dice who have only made more powerful through my adventures, I wouldn't be crying to myself in the back of death's boat. I'd be out there kicking evil queen butt, no matter what. You've got a superpower, sis. Don't waste it. Stop her and save everyone. You think I like shuttling dead children to the other side? Because I don't. I got other things I could be doing. You can do this, even. So find your courage and dry your tears. Because this looks like your last stop. And hey, happy 12th birthday, kid.